Well, first off is I'm extremely excited and proud of the way our team played today. Again, you can talk so much about the character of these young women that come to war and battle every day and do it, and they've done it so far this year without a lot of outcome. And to finally, and we keep talking that it's coming, it's coming. If you stay the course and you keep fighting, then great things are going to happen. And tonight, a great thing happened, and I'm really, really proud of them. They never doubted. We've been talking about confidence and shooting it and confidence of who they are. And so for tonight to see it come together was really, really rewarding as a coach, but I'm really, really excited for them.
Coach, Paris Key's averaging 19 points per game in ACC play, and you guys held her to just 4 points tonight. Did you guys do anything special to kind of stop her and shut her down?
Well, I thought one of the biggest differences in the game was our ability to change defenses, and and I thought it kept them off balance. I thought from the very beginning they thought we were going to be in a zone defense, and and I think that, and we just kept changing it on them, and they never could get into a rhythm, and so that I thought was a bigger key in the game was just they never got into the flow of the game because. Our defense was shifting a lot, and they couldn't decide whether or not they could attack off ball screens or that. And so that was what I felt was the biggest difference in the game.
Daniel, you had probably your best game of your collegiate career, probably the biggest games. What are your reactions to your game tonight?
I'm super excited. I just want to say, thank you to my teammates. They have, more confidence in me than I do in myself, and to my coaches. And he was, preaching confidence before the game started. And one basket led to another, and they just kept telling me to keep going, keep going, keep going. And it worked.
I think one of our biggest weaknesses is that we let the last play affect the next play. And that's something that you can't do, is that if you miss a shot, that's a great shot for you. You got to take it as many times as they leave you open. And so that's what we preach, and that's what we talk about all the time, is that, no, you got to have the courage to step up and not shoot the next one, make the next one, and that's what they did tonight. I was really, really proud of them.
It seemed like from the opening tip that it was just full speed ahead, try and push the pace. Was that part of the game plan to get out and run from the start of the game?
It was. We talked about three things going into the game, and as rebounding is always one of them, and so we talked about how we had to do that. We had to get 3 stops in a row. The more stops of 3 stops that we could get, the more chance we would have to win, and then transition. We wanted to push the ball, and that allows us to get easier opportunities. Sometimes in the half court we get a little stagnant and can't execute as well as we need to. But whenever we're able to open up and play free, then we're a lot better basketball team.
It seems like everyone on the team really had great touches and just great shots all around. What are your thoughts as a senior that you've been here so many years? What are your thoughts of seeing the team finally being able to have a good offensive production?
I think it comes from the confidence of Coach. Like he says, he always tells us to shoot that open shot. So just having the confidence in us of shooting, and like he said, not worrying about the last play or missing it, but just shooting and shooting.
For Danielle and Kawhi, it's the last ACC win was February 1st of last year. What do you think has changed about this team since then to now?
Our mentality, being able to, like you said, play in the now, just overcoming our past mistakes and not letting doubt and making mistakes affect what we're doing in that current situation.
Coach Lance, I know getting your first ACC win must be a fantastic feeling. But what does it feel like just have that just right off your shoulder and not having to worry about possibly having a 0 in a 16 ACC season?
Yeah, it is. It's this time of year, and again in the ACC, the best conference in the country. Whenever you're looking across the sideline, and it's Hall of Fame, is all the things that Coach Hatchell has done in her career, and we're battling with them, and then we're able to beat them, and that's a huge step in our program. Is that this is the first ACC win for me, but again, it's something that I want to get a lot of, and so this is the first of many. But it's a great feeling to get that off your back, and now been able to go and attack the next one. But again, we've said all along with this team, it's about growth, is that we're not going to worry about outcomes. We're going to keep growing and keep moving, and we're a much better basketball team than we were 3 weeks ago. is that this team has fought every possession and every day to get better, and that's a huge testament to these young women.
Coach, Cassidy went 6 for 8 from the three-point line. Was it a good night of sleep or something she ate today? Or, what allowed her to get just so many good looks early on and get going?
Yeah, it's so much about confidence, and again, you can point to different things, but again, whenever you go out there and you shoot the shots that you're open to shoot, you have the confidence to do that. And Cass is a great shooter. And and I think a lot of these players have had to come from being role players to now you're the first option. And Cass has really struggled with, I got to come off this stagger and it's me. I got to get open to shoot it. And so, but to see her do that, and tonight I thought every shot that she took was one that she needed to take, and she was open, shoot it.
Coach, you preach confidence, and this was an excellent performance today. How do you plan to use that confidence going forward to affect your performances in the future and keep up this really good run?
Yeah, it is. We're going to go back to work tomorrow and, start preparation for the next game. And it is, though. It's we're works in progress, is that we haven't hit the end result, and we just want to keep getting better. And we'll go back to work tomorrow and enjoy tonight and really have a probably go watch that film again maybe a little bit, see D hoop it up. But again, we're going to enjoy tonight, and then tomorrow we'll go back to work and just keep getting better.
Coach, how does this rank on your all-time Valentine's Day gifts?
Very highly. Yes, very high. And so it was. This is a great Valentine's. Thank y'all. Happy Valentine's Day to me. Come on. Awesome. But anything else?
Coach White, what's it going to be like to go back to Tallahassee and be able to play against your old team that you were there so long?
Yeah, it's going to be really, really weird. And, it is. It's going to be a lot of emotion, is that to spend 15 years at a place and help build that program, and then now go back to players that I recruited, and obviously Coach Sue and the relationship that we've built over time, and all of that's going to be the fans, and all of that's going to be really, really emotional and weird to be across the sideline from Coach Sue. And but it's also is that once the game gets started, it's a basketball game, and I'm going to go to win, and I'm going to prepare our team the best we can to go down there and keep this momentum going. And but it'll be emotional and weird. But good question. Yeah. Anything else? I also want to thank my friends back here that I met the other day at the McGee Women's Clinic, and whenever we talk so much about fighting, and then they're fighting for lives and got to ring that bell and to be cancer-free, and that's a big time. This is all nothing compared to the battles that you've faced, and so thank you for being an example to all of us about what a true fight is. So we appreciate your story.